I'm so happy to have here Susan Turvey, a sister who has been in our Reclaim Your Power program before and is here to share about her experience. I'm so excited you're here. Thank you. So Susan Turvey is awesome. She is an amazing writer. She is a blogger, has a very cool blog on susanturvey.com that is about slow living for busy women. And it's actually was not exactly conceived, but certainly big action steps were taken towards creating that blog when you were in our circle. I remember that, talking about it, and then there it was. And so I'd love to hear about your experience. How did being in this circle impact you? You know, the overall experience of being in the circle with women, the content that we covered. I'd just love for you to share anything that you'd like to that has stood out for you and impacted you from your experience in circle.
Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to share about my experience. I could talk for hours. It's been about almost a year since when I did the circle, and I don't even recognize my life. I'm not the same person, and my life is just skyrocketed, and your circle, it just totally cracked me open. I had begun my spiritual journey maybe a few months before circle, but your circle is what just, I mean, it was a catapult. Like I went from like 0 to 60 just from your support and the other women's support, but also the healing and work that I was able to do on myself in a very safe container. So thank you. I don't even have words. To anyone watching this, if you are watching this, there's a reason. You're watching it because you had a soul hit or a ping and your intuition brought you to this video, and there's a reason. And just listen to it. Just don't question it. I don't care, oh, I've never been to a circle before. I don't know about the cost. I don't know if I have time, if I can commit this or that. Just do it. Like, you're here, you're watching this because you're supposed to be here and you're supposed to listen. And that's exactly what I did. I had been getting Laura's emails for a few years. And then I got an email that said, I think like 2 spots are left in this circle. And for some reason, I didn't even think twice. I just immediately got on my computer and signed up. And I just did it. And then I remember sitting out front before the first circle, and I'm like, what have I done? Because I had never done anything like this before. So to anyone out there, if you feel nervous or you've never experienced something like this, or you don't feel like you're ready or you're spiritual enough or anything like that, it doesn't matter where you are in your path. It doesn't matter. It's a safe, healing space for anyone and everyone. And I think anyone and everyone will get magic out of it.
Thank you so much. Like, that means so much to me to hear that it's the catapult and that it's really cracked you open. And like, that's what makes this the most rewarding and fulfilling work in the world for me, is especially women who are a little bit apprehensive or not sure. Like, that's usually who needs it the most and who wants it the most. I know for myself, like, just the experiences I've had is when women have come in who have been apprehensive or been unsure or not felt really safe about being with other women, because it's scary. Like, we've been raised in a culture where women are plotted against each other, and you never know what you're going to get when you come into a room full of women. That's the sad thing, is it can be sometimes unpredictable whether we're going to feel safe or not. And it means everything in the world to me to create environments where women feel safe to connect and to start to learn to trust the feminine again. I'm curious of which archetype. We move through a series of different archetypes. We move through 9 different ones in this journey. And, this is so that we can tap into different energies of the feminine, so that we can feel into different aspects of who we are, from the lover to the queen, to the warrior goddess, to the wise woman, to the mother archetype. And this allows us to really walk through many different expressions of the feminine, and to know that we are all of them. We all have every part of them inside of us. And And so it's an experience of wholeness when we embrace these different archetypes inside of us. So I'm curious, which one had the most impact for you?
For me, it was unexpected, but the archetype that had the biggest impact on me was actually the warrior. And I thought, I mean, I work at a law firm, so I thought, oh, I'm pretty strong. I'm pretty good on that. I have, she's pretty good. But oh man, when we were in that circle, I still remember. I mean, I remember the feeling on a visceral level. Like, it gives me goosebumps. I just connected to a part of myself that I had been ignoring and maybe shaming a little bit. And she came out, and I got a very clear vision of my warrior. And for me, that was a beautiful Native American woman with a wolf next to her. And in that night, I was her. I was her. And ever since then, whenever I need to call on my warrior, I picture her and I become her. And my everything is different. I mean, my speech, the way I talk is different. The way I stand is different. The way I carry myself is different, because I am her, and I'm a grounded, but very powerful, but loving, powerful. And it has allowed me to, in so many different instances since then, just really stand in my power. Like, I'll do something terrifying that, normally would be terrifying to me, but I call on her and she's grounded, but powerful. And it just gives me so much confidence now to know that I always have that, and I can access that no matter where I am or what I'm doing. Like, she's there, she's part of me, and she's a beautiful part of me. And now she's integrated with all the other parts of me. So she's playful with the maiden, and she's a queen, and she can ask for what she wants. And it has been so powerful to own that part of me. When I came into Circle, I had this loose idea that I wanted to start a blog, but I wasn't very serious about it because I was terrified. And I knew a part of, my heart knew that it's what I needed to do, but I just couldn't seem to take action because of fear. But ever since I activated that warrior, I just pushed through the fear. And I know that she's going to be there, and she's going to guide me with a beautiful feminine guide. And I've just been able to push through my blocks so much because of that. And I've been able to create a container for the discipline to actually take the steps to do what I need to do, instead of just keeping it up here and conceptualizing it. So just that ability to take action on my dreams and bust through the fear, that has had a massive impact on my life. And then it's been a waterfall since then. Like, since I started the blog, now I have this beautiful community, and I have met tons of other women that are interested in the same things I am. And I'm serving women, and all my dreams are coming true because of that. So
I love hearing how you can still call upon the imagery that you gained while you were in Circle. I mean, that's what the benefits are that are lasting, is the experiences that you have in Circle. You have visceral full body experiences of meeting these different parts of yourself, so that you never have to lose them again. They don't go away. Like, once you meet who you really are, it doesn't go away.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is not one of those workshops where you go and you're motivated for like a day and then you forget everything. This is, I mean, it's like you said, I felt it in my body. So I'm never going to lose that, because now it's just part of me now.
Mm-hmm. You're doing so many amazing things, and you're serving other women, and you've pushed through your fears, and I love it. And that is really the warrior goddess is when we as women feel like we have a lot of ideas, a lot of visions, but we're afraid to take action, or we don't know if we have the strength to really do it or the discipline. Even if we're really hard workers, like there's something about taking action on your dreams that takes a whole different set of courage, a whole different set of belief in yourself. And that warrior goddess comes in and says, that warrioress comes in and she is fierce. She is absolutely committed to fulfilling your purpose and your dreams. Like that's the part of yourself that does not give up. She doesn't doubt yourself. She doesn't fall prey to the I'm not good enough. Like she's fierce and she makes sure that your dreams and your heart gets out into the world. And that's why it's so important for all of us to tap into that part of ourselves. And I love your story and how, you know, she's really been, that part of you has been tapped into and expressed.
Another amazing benefit, I would say, is the other women that you're in circle with. I mean, I didn't know a soul. I didn't even know Laura. I didn't know anyone. And I came out with sisters, like actual sisters. And part of the reason why I haven't been scared to chase my dreams and do the things that are scary is because I know that I have the support of my sisters. And they have been there. I mean, they've been there on the sidelines, they've been cheering, they've been directly here with me. And I know that no matter what I put into the world, they're going to support it. And so why do I don't have to worry about, because I know that I have people that love me and that are going to love me no matter what I put out, and they're going to support it. So that has been life-changing to have 10 new sisters.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've been leading circles for 16 years. There are women who met in the very first ones that I did, 10, 11, like in this area, who are still friends, who still support each other, who still are each other's back for their dreams and have been through having babies together and divorces and marriages. And this type of connecting that we do in circle, it so cuts to the core that there's no nonsense. It's not catty connection. It's not gossipy. It's pure. And these are your people. Like when you go through what we go through in this circle, the type of transformational work and self-discovery, you find your people. And it's really beautiful to have that as just like this bonus for life.
to be completely seen as you are, you don't have to be any different. You don't need to think to yourself, oh, well, I need to get my act together before I can go to circle, or I need to do this. It doesn't matter. No matter where you are in your life, you will be seen for and loved for all of you. And that's exactly what this circle helps you understand and is about, is just being accepted, and you accepting every single piece of yourself, the light and the shadow.